So we finally have some great news to talk about. Hey. So basically the LEGO Group has renewed the Bits and Bricks podcast for season 2. So you're probably sat there like, and well, let me explain. So before we dive in how this can link into the Skywalker Saga, if you do not know what the Bricks and Bits podcast is, they basically discuss LEGO and the past LEGO games along with the future. Here is the roadmap on the screen. It's basically what they discuss. And some of the developers on the Skywalker Saga have retweeted this, so they could be thinking of getting some of them on for the next season of the podcast, which will be really cool to see. So the next season of Bits and Bricks premieres next month in the month of May, which is literally in time for May the 4th, Star Wars Day, so it all links together. But anyway, before we move on, hello there guys, I'm RuggedEagle and I do lots of LEGO Star Wars content, so if you like my content, feel free to subscribe and make sure you go drop a like. I will keep you up to date as quick as I can. Anyway, let's carry on. So every day we get closer and closer to the release of LEGO Star Wars. Now in Bits and Bricks podcast season 1, they did actually dedicate an entire episode to TT games. However, they only talked about LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga for a brief few minutes, and they didn't really give us anything new. And now this makes perfect sense. Because of them announcing the second delay, we can understand why in season 1 in the Bits and Bricks podcast we didn't get anything new. However, May 4th is slowly coming up. It is literally around 2 weeks away until May 4th, and they are probably trying to prepare something for May 4th, because obviously that is a massive Star Wars day. Now this is where it interlinks pretty well. May the 4th is on a Tuesday, and the Bits and Bricks podcast episodes always release on a Wednesday. With the next season premiering next month in May, the first episode could literally be on the Skywalker Saga, and that would be a great way for them to kick off season 2 of the podcast. With season 1 doing really well, they need to step it up a notch, and this could be the way they can do. Now I discussed this the other day in my other video, but I'll briefly cover it if you missed it. We are dying to get something on May 4th, and the next lot of news will probably be at E3, which is happening between June 12th and June 15th, and there are a lot of big publishers attending, and that is a massive gaming event. Now another very important factor is UK has finally come out of lockdown. You're probably thinking, how is this important? Well, basically the main TT Games headquarters is in the UK, and many of the developers have gone back into office. Now this is very good to hear, because things will probably be running a little bit more quicker and more smoothly. They are probably trying to discuss a release window and to get things ready for rolling out on May 4th and at E3, because if you did not know, TT Games actually started following E3, so that could be a sign. But anyway, let's jump back onto the Bits and Bricks podcast and what we could expect to see in the Skywalker Saga episode if it does happen. Now, as I mentioned earlier, one of the actual lead designers on LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga actually retweeted this, so they could be interested in going onto the podcast and discussing the Skywalker Saga. Now, we're not going to get a trailer in a podcast. Basically, it will probably be the developers discussing the game. We'll probably learn some new features, some new gameplay aspects, and just overall lots of new stuff. Now personally, I think this would be great, and also the developers might get to explain to us how hard it has been working on the game from home and overall what has been going on and why the game got delayed so many times. It'd be nice to hear what has happened behind the scenes on developing this fantastic LEGO game. But the main thing is, everything is back to normal now, especially in the UK. As I mentioned earlier, TT Games are back in their office and they are probably starting the marketing campaign and getting everything ready. And something that has got me very excited, the last time we got a trailer was on August 27th, and they had lots and lots of time to polish up the game, around 7 to 8 months to polish up the game. I want to see how different it will look in the brand new trailer, because 8 months of polishing up the game, sorting out bugs, making it look better is a hell of a long time, so it'd be interesting to see how they have improved it. We have already seen the differences between the first ever trailer and the brand new one we got on August 27th. They have actually improved the graphics quite a bit, and now that they've had an extra 8 months on it, it could be even better, which is great to see. So moving on to the final chapter of today's video, that is what could the new marketing campaign offer us, and I think it'd be cool if they bring back the character reveal images, where they reveal a character every other week or every week, because don't forget, this game is going to have around 500 playable characters. They could literally roll out a screen screenshot literally every other day if they wanted to up until release. Now, if the game were to release in winter of 2021, we could potentially see a playable E3 demo where everyone has access to the gameplay demo. We could see this come up at E3 2021 on Xbox stores, PlayStation stores, basically an open demo for everyone to play. We could see this. Now, obviously, it would be better if the game releases in summer 2021 or fall 2021, but we could get it. Basically, we know it's still coming this year, unless it's pushed back to 2022, which is very, very unlikely. It's definitely still coming this year. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video. If you did go to enjoy, make sure you go drop a like and subscribe if you are new to my channel. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in a bit. Adios.